Hey, it's Monday, July 14th, and here are the top US headlines you need to know today. Let's get right into it. First, tragedy strikes in central Texas. At least 129 people have died in catastrophic flash floods near Camp Mystic, including 27 children. Over 160 are still missing. Many are pointing fingers at climate change and recent federal budget cuts for weather services. Meanwhile, President Trump is making waves, announcing massive 30% tariffs on goods from the EU and Mexico, starting August 1st. That's made Wall Street nervous. Stock markets are already showing signs of strain as investors worry about inflation and supply chain disruptions. NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte is in Washington for high-stakes talks with Trump. Speculation is swirling about deeper support for Ukraine, but no official word yet. In Los Angeles, ICE has ramped up immigration enforcement with massive raids, detaining hundreds. Human rights groups are protesting. And it's not just LA. A Camarillo farm saw nearly 200 workers arrested in one of the year's largest sweeps. Back in D.C., a new Senate report is slamming the Secret Service after serious lapses during the failed assassination attempt on Trump in Pennsylvania. Lawmakers are calling for urgent reforms. Not everyone's happy with the president. Trump was booed at the FIFA Club World Cup final in New Jersey during the trophy ceremony. But across the pond, King Charles has invited Trump for a rare second state visit to the UK. No parliament speech though, since they're on recess. The economy's still on edge. Trump is now publicly calling for Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell to step down, increasing pressure on central bank leadership. Meanwhile, Bitcoin has surged past $120,000. Investors are flocking to crypto as a safe haven. There's been heartbreak this weekend. A deadly church shooting in Kentucky left 3 people dead, including the gunman. And in California, a fireworks warehouse explosion in Esparto killed 7 and destroyed nearby homes. On the policy front, Trump just signed what he calls One Big Beautiful Bill. It's a sweeping infrastructure and tax reform package, timed just before Independence Day. Environmentalists, though, are sounding alarms after the administration scrapped the Chemical Safety Board. Thousands are protesting across the country. Cities like LA, Dallas, and Columbus saw huge crowds rallying against harsh new migrant detention policies. There's also a shakeup in tech and media. Wyoming just opened its first rare earth mine in 70 years, aiming to boost America's supply of strategic minerals. The FCC approved Sinclair's sale of multiple local stations, reflecting changes in media ownership rules. And finally, Trump has settled his lawsuit with Paramount Global for $16 million, closing the chapter on a dispute over media bias in a 60-minute segment. That's your high-speed rundown of today's headlines. For the full stories and all sources, check out the links below. Stay safe and stay informed. See you next time.